Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God and of Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim. In Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray son. Peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, well, we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, what up, though? Y'all know what time it is, man. Another episode of Fifth Element Hip Hop. I am OT from the day. And you know, we represent hip hop up here in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity, and having fun. And like always, we always got some special guests in the building. But before we go ahead and do that, let me go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know him by Ray Sun, but around here we be like Ramon. What up, though?
What it do, man? New week, no smut on our name.
Last time that I checked.
Let's go, man. It's about to be a dope show once again.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it.
Let's
go.
You know what I'm saying? And sitting to the right of me, y'all know who it is, man. The Blink guy, your DJ's favorite DJ. You know, one and only, the incredible DJ Slim.
Peace on this lovely day of knowledge power. You know
Yes, sir.
What you been up to, man? It's been a week.
Man, you know what it is, man. We've been up here hip-hopping, non-stopping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't stop.
Right. Y'all listen to the new Nas album? We're going to talk about it later on. But
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. I'm loving the Magic 3. I'm like, I know you want to get into it a little bit later, but yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm digging it.
It's a good album.
Right.
It.
All right, so we're going to jump right off. We ain't got no guest today. Well, we do got a guest. He'll be here later on. But
Yep.
we up here like, what's that? He-Man woman haters. Once
He-Man
again.
woman haters. You know what I'm saying? No women on the show.
No women on the show today.
Not today.
All right,
all good.
Let's jump right into the video of the week, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Vegas. Once again, here we go.
I be waiting on it.
Who we got here?
All right.
Trey Bizzle is up.
Trey Bizzle. Yeah, that's definitely Fifth Element family right there, Trey Bizzle.
Let me tell you about this girl I used to know. Situations I've all
Watch the video, listen to it. It's you telling a story.
I can relate, been down this road before. Everything you see that glitters ain't gold.
That's dope. Just the feeling of it is dope.
Good, bright, intelligent young woman from the inner city. Nobody ever paid her no mind. They say she also did it. Trying to come up out her shell, but didn't nobody want to listen. Feel like she was drowning in water and could nobody hear. Then she met this nigga at the bus stop. Damn, they made her hostile. It did make her jaw drop. And he had a reaction to her. This shit was chemical. And she was thinking to herself, this shit is typical. But she didn't know that he was into playing games of mentals. See that part right there is detrimental. Everything her mama taught her, it went out the window. Now she trapped like a dog in a winter. Let me tell you about this girl I used to know. Situations I've all real cool. I can relate, been down this road before.
I already like this video, man. This is dope.
Everything you see that glitters ain't gold.
They don't really do story videos no more.
Right.
Definitely fit.
So lay your story. Lay your stories.
Look, he picked her up at the bus stop, took her to the west side.
Right. took her from UNLV though. Took her from college.
Started
Right.
off on back page, now you gotta walk in the blame. She don't care what nobody say, she about to get him paid. Family, they can't understand it, this nigga everything. He done boosted her confidence and gave her everything. Night walker, woman in the red dress. If she seen herself in the mirror, she'd be so upset. Really wanna quit, but the pimpin' nigga ain't finished yet. You would wanna do if you seen her, you just ain't seen her yet. Started popping pills and had to introduce her to cigarettes.
It's almost like he got him a Brenda's Got a Baby type.
Right,
But she don't give a shit, had to put her
was going
feelings
through some
aside.
shit.
Let me tell you about this girl I used
Everything was executed well, you know what I'm saying? The
Right.
video, the words, the beat, you know what I mean? The message. That's what that is.
The visual,
Right.
it's like, it's crazy. The story is dope too.
Like even this right here, right, with the youngster walking, and then you know what I mean?
Right. Hell yeah.
The little girl, she's seeing that stuff again.
That's her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Very well directed. Whoever directed the video, man.
See him deluxe.
Word. Nice. Video of the week, Fifth Element.
Do you need a ladder to get up on top of that bus stop?
Trey Bizzle. You know what I'm saying?
That shit tall as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna cap, man.
You stupid.
Like shit. But yeah, that's dope though, man. That's real dope, man. I'm fucking with it, man, the long way, man. Yeah, shout out to Trey Bizzle, man. That shit was like that.
Right, definitely.
You know
So Code 7 has a date for the let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up.
Code 7 got a date.
Yeah, they got a date for the hold on. For the Ready for the Lights tournament, excuse me.
Okay.
It's October 5th, and they got their people. I can't tell you everybody on the flyer, but I see ACX3 on there. I think I see Snap.
Nice.
Right. I see Pierre Esquire.
Okay.
So they got some hitters on there, man. Somebody gonna win somebody gonna win some cash.
Somebody gonna win $500.
Right.
There we go.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
And we're gonna have 4 of them people up here sitting up here getting their bar tests on.
Shit,
Man.
let's go. I'm like,
This the no rewind zone.
right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you only get one
You only
shot.
get one shot.
You know what I mean?
You gotta
Right.
make sure
Do
you
not
got-
miss your chance to blow.
Man, we don't want
Look
mom
at that.
spaghetti.
Sheesh.
Straight up. Would you say
we don't want mom spaghetti, yo.
it's vomit on my sweater already?
You stupid. Oh man. All right. Candace Boyd just released her new EP.
R&B.
R&B 5-song EP. Y'all check
Shout
that
out
out.
to
What
Vay,
y'all
man.
think?
Vay is in the comments too, man. Shout out
Oh,
to
okay,
him, man.
dope.
What up, Vay?
What y'all think of the album, man?
Classic, man. This shit is dope. I'm liking it. I'm like, yo, it's a short album, man, but it gives you like quality the whole way through.
Right.
Every single song I'm fucking with. I ain't heard nothing that I ain't like.
That's what's up.
What you think, Slim?
I didn't get a chance to listen to it, so
He ain't do his
you know,
homework.
Yeah, I'm
man, you know what I mean? You about
I'm
to get
definitely
you.
in the mood to hear some new R&B though, because I'm always looking to play that new shit on the radio. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. When you hear it, you gonna fuck with it.
Right.
I'm like, yo, it's a good album.
It's 5 tracks on there: Ride, Netflix, Naked, I Don't Mind, and R&B. One of my favorites was the last song, R&B.
Yep.
Okay.
R&B.
Naked was dope. They're all dope, but
Yeah.
some of them just hit different for whoever's listening to it.
I like Ride. I like Netflix.
Yeah.
I definitely like Netflix. I'm like I said, I liked all of them, but R&B is my favorite.
Right. So that had me go dig into her catalog, right? She got a joint with French Montana, the video and everything.
Yeah.
You already know, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Slim,
like,
did you know?
no.
That shit is dope too.
Yeah,
she
man.
got shit with Neo and man, yeah. Shout out Candace Boyd, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out that album.
Word.
you know what I'm saying? Yo, Vay up in the chat. He was asking us what we think about the BMA Awards.
Sure.
Crazy.
Hey, some of them chicks was fine as hell. Them outfits, I got some clips of it, but
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So wait, you talking about the BMA?
the VMAs, the
No, you said
MTV.
the BMA.
Oh, the Las Vegas Awards.
Yeah, the Black Music Awards. Las Vegas Black Music
I don't think
Awards.
nothing about it. I don't even
Right.
know.
I ain't even know nothing about it.
We wasn't nominated for
Yeah.
nothing.
Right. To be honest with you, I just seen something on it today.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't have a lot of
Information
insight
on
on it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to who's ever thrown it and whoever got nominated. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. You
Right.
know?
It seemed like it came out of
Congratulations.
nowhere though. I didn't hear about it
Yeah,
till
I
like
ain't know
yesterday.
Nothing,
Yeah.
yeah, nothing about it.
I ain't that the one that Sugar Shay is nominated in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes, that's what I seen. I seen his flyer. Oh, I seen his little commercial yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I seen. So I don't know nothing about it.
Right.
I'm like, yeah.
They didn't want no media in that motherfucker.
I think Brittany Soul is nominated as well.
Yeah.
Something like that. So
Yeah, Lacey's up in there.
Shout out to them, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm like, y'all, all of them Fifth Element family, man.
Run
So
it up. Run it up.
It's all good.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna give him a sec to get back. So
Yeah. I'm like, yo, engineer moving around and shit. What else we got up in the news, Raymond?
So yeah.
Jeezy
Okay.
and his wife, Jeannie Mae,
Okay.
getting divorced, man.
That's so crazy, man.
Right? Well,
I'm
is
like-
it crazy? It's kind of the normal.
I think it's crazy because I'm like, it wasn't too long ago when we just seen them do their matrimony or whatever the case may be. So
Just
I
had
was
a baby and everything.
Yeah, it was just like that just happened. It's like it happened like pretty quick.
She wasn't ready for that trap life.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you got to strap these birds to you and carry them across state line. No. Straight up, got to make these birds fly, nigga.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're clapping and shit.
Straight up.
The bird call.
I'm like, yeah, Jeezy was on this Jeezy, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so we got some funny clips of the week we put together, man. Some funny shit that happened in hip hop. Let's see what we got going.
Yeah, Vegas said, what y'all think about a real Vegas award show? It needs to be done. We need to come together and get it done, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna take some dedication for that to happen.
And for it to be done the right way, it's gonna take a lot. It's going to take for people to work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's gonna take some dedication,
Yeah.
and more than anything, it's gonna take some money.
Here we go.
And niggas don't want to put money in.
Definitely.
So
Speaking of money, which one is the money shot? Which one is the money shot?
Boy, I don't even know what the fuck that is with Kanye. Is that
on,
Kanye?
man.
and
what's
Kim?
up with Kanye, man?
Is that Kim?
Nah, that's his new wife.
Nah,
She look like
that's
Kim.
Mannequin.
You know, you say that's
That's the mannequin.
that's
That's
a
the one.
mannequin.
That's the one that was giving them top on the boat in Italy.
She dressed like a
damn.
mannequin, yo.
But
Which one is dressed like the mannequin? Her or him?
Both.
that
Both
nigga's
of 'em.
dressed like a foot soldier from a video game.
Yo, dude,
Ninja Turtles.
You know what I mean? That's
But
what
yo,
he dressed
that
like.
left bottom pick right there. Who is that? That's supposed to be
That's Sexy Red, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
Talk of the
boy.
town.
Boy,
Ski Lee.
What y'all honestly think about Sexy Red?
I don't think too much about it. Not
You
too
a
much.
DJ though, man. You
I haven't had to play it out yet.
right.
So I'm happy that I haven't had to play it out yet. If I have to play it, I mean, you know, I'm gonna play it. But I feel like not a boy. I don't want to. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Right. But that's why she's famous, I guess, right? That's
Yeah.
I don't
y'all gotta
mind,
play it.
I don't mind Sexy Red. I'm like, yo, to me, it's like anything else that I've ever heard in hip hop history. It's no different than Daha or any of
Oh, it's
these.
way different.
Way
But
different
no,
than
what
the
I'm
hard,
saying
the
is,
hard.
what I'm talking about is like, there's records that I just didn't like. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
they
but you
played
didn't like-
all
but
the
you-
time.
You didn't like
So
them
it's
just
just like, yeah.
because you didn't like them. This shit is just ridiculously not very good art. Let's just keep it a buck, yo.
Hey man, I didn't feel like Daha was great
Come on,
art.
man. Yeah,
This
but
nigga talk about
that was in the
P-
80s though.
It's nigga,
It's
80s.
2023.
Do
I'm
you not
saying-
like it because it's termed slut rap?
No, I don't like it because it's just not good rap.
It's not good.
And I'm like, yo, but that's what I mean. Like every era has those type of rappers in it, and it's like, you know, Sexy Red's no different than me. I'm like, yo, they exploit these type of people, put them out there, make them hits. I'm like, do I feel like she got enough skill for longevity or whatever? Absolutely fucking not.
Wait, you said they exploit her?
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, honestly,
exploiting her?
She was doing this before they put her on.
right? Yeah, she probably was, but I'm like, yo, you know, they put her
In position.
in position to do this thing.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man. I don't know. That's a crazy thing, man. It's a crazy thing. But what we got next, Ray? What we got, man?
Fifth Element Sports, man. Fifth Element Sports section.
Okay. I just want to hear you say it, though.
We're going to say
I
it.
just want to hear you say it.
How about them Raiders?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
The Raiders is doing what the Raiders
The
do.
Raiders,
Raiders fans
man,
out there, man,
they won that
stand up.
first game,
Yes,
right?
yes.
We number one in our conference. Even though it's our first game, we gonna take
Right.
it, man. We play the
We'll
Bills.
take it.
We play the Bills on Sunday at 10 o'clock, man.
Hey, look, man, I ain't knocking no wins in the mouth because I'm like, Detroit beat Kansas City.
Right.
You know what I mean? Number one. I'm
Okay.
like, they the number one team right now, right? I'm like, well, they was the number one team.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So I'm like, yo, shit. And Detroit, you're like number 16 team.
Right.
Straight
Real
up.
shit.
So
Real
shit.
shit.
And we took out Kansas City for our first game. So I'm like, I'm celebrating all wins. You know what
Celebrating
I'm saying?
all wins.
I'm celebrating all wins.
I can
man.
feel it.
Straight up.
Okay, so real quick, let me see. We play the Buffalo Bills next. Bills just lost to the Jets, right? And we got Aaron Rodgers down there. He's out
Right.
for the season on a fluke Achilles tear, right? Damn. Now
Yeah, man.
that's big news. He was all off season. He was in the little hut. He was in the little hut doing what he do, meditating and shit.
Hey,
And now this happened.
now you got to meditate on his Achilles.
Right. We got Coco Gauff up there. She just won the U.S. Open. Second youngest teenager besides after Serena Williams.
Shout out.
Right. And then we got Prime time up there with the Colorado Buffs.
I wish you would have thought about having a clip of "Must Be the Money."
Must be the money.
Hey, dude, that's one of my favorite shits, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. I just like Prime Time because he's like the real life Willie Beeman. The real life.
Right.
Show me your money.
Willie Beeman.
He's the real life Willie Beeman and shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, must be the money. He had the MC Hammer moves and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we said the world champion Las Vegas Aces.
Yes.
But you had old boy came out and said, can you really call United States sports teams the world champions? You know what I'm saying? That being said, the United States men's team just got their ass whooped. They didn't bring home no medals.
Yeah.
Right? They lost to Canada in the final play. So.
But I'm not taking anything away from Canada. But I'm saying, like, you didn't have the best of the best playing out of the United States playing them. When they probably had the best of the best of Canada playing them. So that's how I feel about that. I'm like, yo, you ain't have a team with LeBron, KD, Steph, and all of them playing over there. You know what I mean? You had some great players, I'm sure, but you ain't had the best of the best out here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, it's a win, but I'm like, until they go against them caliber of players and take home, you know what I mean? Whatever title, I'm like, I feel like we are the world champions. I don't care. I'm like, what you gonna say to it?
Shit.
I'm like, dispute it. You know what I mean? Come beat them niggas, and then I'll be like, all right, you deserve it.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, so the Aces beat the Chicago Sky a couple days ago on the 13th, 87-59. Right. This crazy because the Sky lost. Look, they lost 6 games in August. They lost 6 games in July. 6 in a row. They lost 8 in June, 6 in a row in June, and the Aces lost 7 all season.
Man,
right? It's not enough. Is it not enough WNBA basketball teams to?
I'm like, what's their record? Are they above 500?
Shit, they lost 20 fucking games right
That's
there.
what I mean. I'm like, yo, can you be above 500 losing that many fucking games? I'm like,
Boy,
shit.
man.
If that's the case, and you still make the playoffs, yeah, we ain't got enough teams.
Okay. What we got next? What's the next clip up there, Quan?
Man.
Go.
Drake.
Drizzy.
So in my notes, right, the So Far Gone album came out on this day, 2009.
Classic freaking album.
Right, but then doing some more research, it looked like it came out February 13th, 2009. So shit just be Wikipedia and all that. Be getting the dates wrong. What y'all think of that album?
I think it was dope. Classic album.
I fuck with. I mean,
I'm like, I think best I ever had, dude, was dope as fuck, bro.
Right.
When I first heard that shit, I'm like, it had Successful on it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, he had some classics on
it.
It
had Successful, that was with Trey Songz and Lil Wayne. It had Ignorant Shit with Lil Wayne.
Ignorant Shit.
Right.
You know? I'm like, best I ever had, dude. He had some classic lines on there. He was like, my buzz so big, I could sell a blank disc. I was like, yo, that's a hard fucking line to me.
He just dropped a new joint with SZA last night too, or today.
Yeah.
Right? Did y'all listen to it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Dope song.
Yeah, I like it. I'm like,
They
man,
used to date too, from what I heard.
Drake date everybody.
Speaking of new releases, man, you got Planet Asia got a new one out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of other good artists that's out, man.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Planet Asia, go check that out and shit.
Go check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, next clip. Power dropped September 13th, 1988.
Yeah.
That definitely had some joints on it. Had Your Pusher.
Mm-hmm.
It had Girls LGBNAF. You know what that stands for?
Let's get
butt naked smash.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They had synonyms or whatever the hell that was back in the 80s, pushing it like that.
Man,
his first album was Ryan Page that had 6 in the morning on it.
Yeah.
Boy, look at Ice-T's wife. What was her name? Remember his first wife? Darlene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Darlene was
that was before Coco.
Darlene is on
somebody's podcast, right?
Yeah, right. What's his name? Corey Holcomb.
Oh shit.
5150.
Yeah.
Damn, she on the 50 on 50? I didn't even know that.
So we got that up there. Our next clip is how people were dressing in the 80s. This is hip hop 1988.
What's your go-to right there, OT?
They're all the same, but
I'm like, my go-to, probably the LL look, bro. That was my go-to, man. The Kango, the fly shit.
Out of all them fits right there, like right now, they was like, look, you can have this fit. You got to go to this 80s party. Which one y'all rocking?
I'm rocking the NWA. That's me.
NWA?
That's the life I lived.
Right.
I was in them streets.
I'm rocking the LL, nigga, though. You know what I mean? The 4-finger ring, nigga, the motherfucking Kango. You feel me?
I'm going with a cross between 2 Live and Big Daddy Kane, man. But come on, man. The guy was fly. Look at the chain. The flat
I'm like, yo,
right.
Come on, man.
The
Big
white
Daddy's
tee
the man.
underneath, you know what I'm saying? The 4-finger ring.
Right.
But then, you know.
Early 80s, I had that Easy E curl, though.
They all
fuck
grilled
that.
out down there at the bottom.
Y'all a little younger than me.
Yeah,
Y'all probably just had shags and shit like that.
Yeah,
Nah,
Cavadises.
I had a curl at one point in time, man, trying to be like Michael Jackson and shit, man. But
Moms wasn't letting it
I
happen.
was like, man, it did. Like, once I seen Run DMC, I was like, cut this shit off.
The moms wasn't letting it happen, yo.
So next, this is how we was really dressing.
Look, yeah.
That ain't real shit.
That's how we really dressed. We wanted to dress like LL and Big Daddy Kane, but that's how we.
I was more
really
like
dressed,
Kid
yo.
Play. I wasn't like the Wood because I didn't dress like that. But
The
I
Wood was on the way to school, and
Yeah.
like Kid and Play was like church and party and like getting dressed up to go
School
out.
dancing type
yeah,
shit like
school
that.
dance and shit.
Right.
Nah, but I was always like Kid and Play, like the collar shirts with the patterns on them and shit. All that was us.
We found out you was wearing button ups in the 4th.
Hey,
And that's
look,
y'all pops at the bottom.
Keenan Ivory Williams.
You know what I mean? Was a nigga named
Shit.
John Shaft ass dude. Nigga.
Oh, what was his name? And I'm gonna get you, sucker. You remember?
I can't remember the
his
dude
name,
name and shit.
John something, I think.
He was Jack Spade.
Jack Spade.
Jack Spade. and shit. That
Classic
was the man
song
shit.
too, BDP.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Miss Melody, because she was in that video also.
I always wondered about that video and shit. You always had D Nice walking around with the turntables around his neck. I was like, what the fuck was he playing that shit from? There was no audio coming out of it. It looked cool.
That was foreshadowing. That was foreshadowing right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And look at him now, though.
Look at him now.
It's
Right.
a Bluetooth motherfucker in 1988.
Hey, that's that alien technology the Mexicans found.
Right. Nigga. You know,
Speaking of that, what y'all think about that? Y'all think that's real?
I don't believe nothing. I you know what? Honestly, it doesn't matter whether I believe it or not. Yo, that shit do not affect my everyday.
man, you don't
Right
know.
now, it don't. Right now, it don't. Ain't no alien ran up on me.
You don't know.
Ain't no alien ran up on us. Ain't no alien took our money. The bills are still due. You still got to get up and go to work.
The fuck with alien do with money?
That's what I'm saying. That's what my point. That's why I worry about it until he run up on you.
He probably like, man, fuck y'all little dollars. We got these galactic rubies and shit, nigga.
Man.
Vibranium.
Yeah,
Right.
man. I ain't worried about it until I see one. Until he run up on me.
I'm like, man, you gonna run into an alien at 7-Eleven buying a Slurpee.
Hey, we probably run across them all the time.
That part of the shit.
Yeah, real shit.
Nigga probably be at the hip hop show tonight dressed as a B-boy.
Speaking of the hip hop show,
Yeah, it's going
Cormega
down.
tonight.
It's going
Cormega
down.
tonight.
It's
Right?
going down.
Yes, sir.
Cormega, the Queensbridge legend MC.
Yes, sir. And we're
Right.
gonna be at
Free show at the Sand Dollar Plaza
Yo,
Hotel.
I was watching some shit on Cormega last night, and the dude who started Mitchell and Ness was
Right.
giving him so much props.
Mm.
He was, and this is like 10 years ago.
Right.
So he was like, all the throwbacks and all that. He was like, yo, Cormega was the one who put me on to all the rappers. He named, he was like Diddy, Fabulous. He named all kind of rappers. He was like, but Cormega gets his shit first.
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
So Cormega's still getting free from Mitchell
get
and that
his
shit.
first. Yeah, man. He was like, that's the rapper who put him on to everybody else at that time when that trend was popping real big. So
And it's crazy because if you had a Mitchell and Ness jersey, it was like getting you a authentic, which is crazy because I'm like,
and he found him out here in Vegas.
that's crazy. Oh, at the
You know what
Magic
I'm
Show,
saying?
huh?
Yeah, I think it was a show or something, but he found him out here in Vegas.
It had to be the Magic because that was
You know what I mean?
you know what I mean?
That's what's up. I thought that was pretty big, man. You wasn't shit if you ain't have at least one little jersey back in the day.
Yeah, right.
At least one.
Jay-Z killed them shits.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I'm like, yo, you got Mitchell and Ness jerseys, and they like, yo, these is authentics. I'm like, they can't be authentics. Straight up. Like, these niggas been dead for 40 years, nigga. You got a authentic fucking Pistol Pete jersey. What the
Nah,
fuck?
he had all that shit. He even had the Celtics joint, right?
Right.
Where you turn it like the warm up jersey, and
Right.
You turn it around on the back, and he said that they were so cheap that they just had the Velcro. Take the name off, put a new name on this shit.
Good. I be like, boy, like, yo, imagine you hooping and shit, and they be like, all right, nigga, you go home and shit. They take your name off.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring your name tag tomorrow.
Leave the warm up with us.
Make sure you bring your name tag tomorrow.
Turn it in.
Straight up, niggas out there hooping under other niggas' names because they forgot they tag.
Yeah, man. But real quick, what did you think about the Nas joint though? Just
Man, I think the Magic album was dope, man. I'm like, yo, my favorite is the Blue Bentley. That was my
Bentley.
shit.
It was a song on it. Lil Wayne got busy. Weezy got busy, yo.
Man, Weezy's verse on that motherfucker was
Crazy.
Like, I'm like, yo, I was in the chat with Taylor Weeds, man, and he was like, Weezy bodied Nas on that verse. And I was like, I'd have to agree.
Yeah, man.
I'd have to agree, nigga.
It was kind of greasy.
Weezy but did body him on that verse, man.
I think I text Ray last night. I was like, yo, this the Lil Wayne I'm talking about right here, yo.
Man, Weezy got on there and spit.
Yeah, man.
Hot fire. Like, nigga, he went crazy.
So
on that.
What it do, man? We got the guests in the building.
Yes, sir, man. I'm like, yo, if y'all don't know, man, I'm like, I got the pleasure to introduce our Fifth Element fam, man. He gonna be sitting in with us today. We gonna be talking that talk, you know what I mean? Talking about his album and talking about what he's got going on, what's next, what shows he got popping. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and give it up for the one and only James Wade, Fifth Element fam. You know what I mean? What up, though, bro?
You already know,
What's happening?
What's good?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
There we
y'all,
go.
bro.
Straight up.
Appreciate y'all, man. Oh, straight up and down, the promo vid, fire.
Oh man, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate
yeah, bro, I
it. Yes,
was
sir.
telling him
Yes,
that,
sir.
and I was like, bro, I was playing that to everywhere I could.
We selling them motherfuckers for $25.95.
You know what I'm saying?
It's worth it, bro. It's worth it.
Right.
Straight up, man. James, man, what's happening with you, bros? How you been?
Bro, I'm blessed, man. I'm in a great space, bro. What's up?
Just speak into the mic.
Oh, get closer. My bad.
There
bad.
you go.
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, bro. Everything's great out here, man. The album dropping. I'm getting a lot of love for the album. We got a lot of great things in store. Everything is just working out exactly the way I had planned it this whole year. So I'm in a great spot, my G.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So the title of the album is In the Middle of Nowhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How'd you come up with that title?
So we're actually in the Love and Light series. That's what I
Right.
call it, right? So this is the second chapter, right? Like this is my Carter.
Right.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
So like I wanted a way to have a series but still be able to make unique names. So the first one was I'm out here searching, trying to go where the love is.
Right.
And then I got stuck in the middle of nowhere. So that's where we at, right? With it,
Okay.
right? So that feeling of just being like, oh shit, did I like make the right decision? Am I
Right.
going in the right direction?
Right.
Should I keep going? Should I turn back around?
Did I go too far and shit? You know what I mean? Like,
I wanted to give you that feeling on this one, bro. So that's what that actually stands for. And that cover actually bounces off of the last cover. If you look at the last one,
Yep,
you
right
see
here.
this one, it's just the next part of the story.
Man, I'm like, yo, listening to the album, man. I'm loving the album. I'm loving the songs on the album, man. I'm like, one of the songs that stand out to me is Closure.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And I
Yes,
see you
sir.
got On My Wave in it. And you know, who got their phone up?
Oh man, you ain't had this.
You know,
You supposed to keep going, man. What was that, man?
Oh man, I heard that shit in my head. I was like, man, what the fuck going on? I was like, man, how dare you be unprofessional? Nah, that's what you got.
But he has it connected to the board, so it was playing through the system.
Oh shit. Okay. Yo, but yeah, Closure, man. I'm like, you know, I'm a sample head.
Yes, sir.
So I'm listening to it, man. And I'm like, as soon as I hear it, I'm like, Google Dolls. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir. Yes,
I was like,
sir.
okay. I was like, man, this shit was dope, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
I like that, man. I was like, because, you know, people don't appreciate going outside of R&B and hip hop to choose your samples and
Yes, sir.
and get inspiration. And I was like, yo, I like the range of music that you chose to be able to create a song like that, man.
I appreciated that, man. Like all of it is meant to show like what I'm inspired by,
Right.
Because it's not just hip hop. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I actually genuinely enjoyed that group. Right, there's a couple of groups in that alternative sector that I actually enjoy.
Right.
So it's like with me having the knowledge of it, it's just like us, like in our age range, like we have such eras to look at because we listen to the stuff that our parents passed down to us. So not only do we have our stuff and everything after us, we got everything before us.
Right.
And I want to make sure that we highlighting that and we're showing that because, of course, with the youth, they going to show us what they hear and what they listen to. I feel like it's our job as elders to make sure that they also understand where our influences come from all around the board. You feel me?
Okay.
That's what's up. So let's do this. Let's do a little different today. Since you are connected to the boards, right? Let's listen to Closure. Let's go that route.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
y'all gonna be able to check out some of James Wade, man.
You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right
And
now.
I'd give her forever the closest to heaven that I'll ever be. Feel like I'm better for letting you leave. Wait, how do you grieve? Wait, how do you cheat? See, we probably hurt the same. Why you throw dirt on my name? I'm the richest that I've ever been with $1 million worth of game. Prayed, but couldn't see it in too deep, and I got caught up. Drowning in the sin and wanting everything but water and all. I'm grateful from staying alive to running from death. That's with the devil in love with the threat. I'm from the dead, I'm from the set. I'm getting 7 to settle the bed. We don't get severance, we'll step on your neck. And she say, this where the love is. I got lost traveling nowhere. Oh yeah, we should go there now. I think the road's clear. So it's 3 in the morning. I peep what you glowing. I'm keeping you going. We what we sowing. We own. We deep in the moment. The freedom we open is food and it's over. So you a dream when we seem closest. See you hopeless. Smoked a couple trees, but we agree that we need sober. But we love the peace, but burned another leaf, cause we need closure. I mean, we roll up, then we pull up. But honestly, I like it better when we sober.
Yeah, I like this shit, man. I'm like, yo, that was it. I liked it, man. I was like, what? I'm like, what made you want to start that with that Google Dolls sample?
So the way I actually, work on projects is every single day I listen to about 25 to 30 tracks from all different producers. I just listen to their beat pack. I put everything on random.
Right.
And every single day I make sure I listen to at least 25 tracks. So like from the time I actually finished releasing Go Where the Love Is, every single day I listen to 25 different tracks. So I was just always, okay, I got an idea for this. Can I find this? Can I get a producer to make me this? And I genuinely just listened. I got it down to like 75 tracks. And then I had people help me get it down to 30. And then I wrote to 20.
Okay, that's a dope process.
You see what I'm saying?
That is.
So that's how that kind of
Because you got multiple filters.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You're able to, to have the influence of multiple people who have a different idea of, you know what I mean? That's
Yes,
dope.
sir.
That's dope. Each one is a different. I like that. That's
I'm
fresh.
just, and if y'all paid attention to his to the creative things that he did on this album, Girl 6. I was like, yo, Girl
definitely.
6. Got the R. Kelly, Your Body's Calling Me on it. You know, he's talking about Girl 6. Like if y'all seen the movie,
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm like,
sir.
he's referencing it. I was just like, I thought it was dope, man. I was like, man, this dude was really, you know what I mean, trying to bring something different
now,
to his
you already
songs.
know. Now, speaking of titles, you already know which one I was like, oh, I gotta hear this first.
Right.
Fab Five. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah,
gotta
Fab
go to the
Five.
Fab
Right.
Five, you know what I'm saying?
And he got the young guy Tay Bands on there.
You say to the surgeon, as soon as I pick up, you know that it's curtains. I'm living earth into this firm business. I'm tipping a minute of curve. Then it's just pitching and flipping the herb, switching the swerve, hitting the jerv, to the mo, hitting the lane in the middle of the bar, wherever we are. And when I'm around talking that loud, you get bent off word of mouth. Yeah, cause in the South we call that burning down the house. Wait, you need an ounce? Wait, didn't I give you a pound? Making a play, I'm making it out. Run up the numbers and stuff for the crib. I pick it up over and lower the bid. Don't even notice to glow up and win. What's love? Just to know to go where it is. It's up. Yeah, apparently it's been there. Cause you'll never see light thinking that life's supposed to be fair. Cause each year,
Now, was this your idea
all about action,
to use the R. Kelly jar? Like,
Yes, sir.
a warning, screaming we up and then we up on it, re-up on it, never over the phone, only a
Shout out
call,
R.
then we
Kelly.
repo. All about the Benjamins.
Actually, when I heard it, that's what made me even think about like what lane to get in to write for that one, and then to even take that Girl 6 concept. Because again, I'm always thinking about like how can you tie that. And like when I heard him saying, you know, I hear you calling, I'm like, how can I flip that? And so Girl 6 came to me, and I was like, oh, this is and so I attacked it from that angle. So yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a dope ass flip. I
Right.
would never thought of that. You know what I mean? That's dope.
So what made you go get the young and TMB Brody on Long Walk Home, Growing Old?
Bro, that was the whole thing. Like, I thought about it. I wrote that after I was seeing all the mass shootings and after Takeoff died, actually. Like, that whole period of time, I was sitting there writing that record. And so as I'm thinking about it, I know where I'm at in life. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking about it like, bro, I done seen so much chaos in my life, and I'm blessed to still be here, bro. Like, I could have never thought like this when I was younger. And he immediately came to my mind, bro. I like pray over this stuff.
Right.
And he came to my mind, and I was like, bro, it would be dope for us to be on the record showing two different perspectives about walking this journey. Right? I'm in a different space in my life at a different part of the journey, and so is he. And if we get on these records, we got two different styles, right? It's gonna be able to complement, because it's the old man talking and then it's the young head coming up. So I really wanted, and I've always been a fan of his.
Right.
So to me, it was like, it was nothing for me. I put people on record that I'm genuinely a fan of. So it was nothing for me to grab him. I talked to his people. I talked to his mom. I talked to him, and I'd always been in his ear like, bro, you got something. You're special, bro. I done been a lot of places, bro, and you got it. So keep it up. So it wasn't nothing for me to reach out to him, because we genuinely had a rapport.
And did y'all record together in the studio at the same time? Or?
He actually came in an hour before me. I had blocked it off so that I could go ahead and record like for the album. But he had actually gotten in there an hour before me. He stayed and actually watched me record like 2 other tracks. He watched me record the intro for the album.
Oh, nice.
So like he was in the studio with me, just chilling and stuff like that. But I had actually already had my part done. But I knew after I wrote it and recorded it, I was like, I need him. Like, he immediately came to my mind. So I was like, I reached out and it was nothing. They loved the record. So they was like, hell yeah.
Hit play on that thing, Slim.
Let's go. Long Walk Home, Growing Old.
He showed out, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He damn sure did. This is really one of my favorite songs, best songs on the album.
The young boy, TMBA Brody.
Lights! Yeah, and whatever I'm in, just know that it's tenant. Swinging and dripping ambition for cash. Still on a mission and splitting it half. Switches and drakes, breaking it bad. Away from the snakes, chasing a bag. Gon' stack, we just ain't bag enough if I add it up. Yeah, cause in my head feel like $2 million bucks. She never leave me alone, in the middle of nowhere, and she's still in love. A drug and can't get right till she shift to the left. It's no big, just give it a loop or I'll start shooting myself. So you dig, still in the way that made they pay for their sins on the 6. We made amends, invest in the difference and flex for the crib. Blessings are different and next to the rear. The ditch is legit and everything's lit. Willing to make whatever you miss. Right or indifferent, we switching locations. All about business, delivering payment. Couple of placements so you keep the change. I press the issue, stress continues, then the finger bangs. The bundle set and block him like Matumbo hit the finger wave. Forever tuck it, ops just mugging, make me feel away. And still I come from the field, the Lord is my shield. Somebody got killed today. So I slide whenever you slipping, I'm just sticking to the code. I can show you living why she never leave me alone. So no, I ain't from Philly, but they spin me on the throne. Ops, cops still trying to kill us. It's a privilege growing up. So I slide whenever you slipping. I'm just sticking to the code. I can show you living why she never leave me alone. So no, I ain't from Philly, but they spin me on the throne. Ops, cops still trying to kill us. It's a privilege growing up.
Mama living on section 8, move from here to another space. God forbid that I die today. Mentally ain't in the safest place. Young black man better roll with his Glock. Keep banging the gang cause he ain't got a pops. Niggas ain't never gonna slide for Lil Brody. That's why I had to stop fucking with chopping. Why the fuck do they keep hating this city? Like what the fuck we ever did to y'all? Struggle whenever the bills is brought. When you fail, the only time they applaud. Backstabbing my dog was never a thought. I'm never wrong, but I'm always at fault.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, that's just a solid ass song right there, man. I'm like, y'all did that at where y'all do that? Gas station?
Gas station, yeah, bro. Yeah. And so even like as you come into, cause like a lot of people is even asking me cause it kind of threw them off, like going from the intro into that track. And like you hear, but like as you get through the album, as you go into Burn the House, you realize like we're in this chaotic setting where it's like people are dying around us. So it was meant to grab you in the beginning, like, okay, people just gonna start dying. And it's like, yeah, that's how it happens. Right. You out here and you trying to get it and you think everything good and then boom, everything is just happening around you. How you gonna respond to that? So I really like to give people that eerie feeling. I want to take you through emotions. Like sometimes you be feeling good, and then I want to reroute you and be like, whoa, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? I want to do that to you.
We got a visual in the works for this one?
Man, yeah. I got my director, we're working on 4 treatments already.
Okay.
4 tracks on the album, so we going.
Yo, I would say like this, man. You got a block on this album that's where it's like dedicated to the ladies and shit.
Yes,
you just going like song to song.
What did you term him?
I turned you. I was like, yo, he's the Las Vegas LL and shit. And nigga, you know what I mean? He buff and be singing to the ladies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Like,
no,
put a pause in there.
Nigga, like
Ladies love James Wade.
Yeah, for real, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real.
Hey,
That's
for real.
You took OT shit.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look.
Yo, it was definitely intentional, bro, because I do my own insights, right? So, like, every time I was dropping videos, I was seeing my insights for, like, females was, like, off the charts. But, like, my albums, it was, like, 65% dudes. So, it was like I didn't have enough of a female base that I wanted. And I was like, I got to be able to, you know what I mean, utilize that. Like, I know the ladies find a man appealing, so it's like, why not lean into that a little bit more?
Hey,
so
real shit.
Started working on the records, man, and like once it flipped, bro, I saw the difference. I was like, man, I got to stay in this pocket. Bro.
Hey, look.
So you actually looked at the analytics of it
Yes,
and
sir.
it was like, yeah, that's dope.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I'm like, man, hey, you ever think about maybe flipping one of LL's joints?
I have, man. I'm actually looking for the right one, bro. I really am.
Right,
Because I last time we was on the show, I started looking for them.
Right.
That'd be dope to flip, but I ain't found nothing I quite like yet, but I'm going to. For
Okay,
sure.
yeah, because I'm like, yo, he could pull that shit off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it'd
I
be
feel
dope.
good, boy.
So
You know
do
what I'm saying?
you have a
That
favorite
old
song on the
Candy.
album?
Yeah, Candy.
I know all of them is your babies, but you have a favorite.
Yeah, that burning house, man, it just hits
Okay.
different.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel me? That's just
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean?
I'm like, yo, play that 5-5, man. Let's hear that joint with Tay Bands, man.
Yeah, bro.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, I love
You
that
know what I'm
track.
saying?
I love that track.
If y'all don't know, man, we going through James Wade's album right now, man. I'm like, yo, he just dropped it. Y'all need to tap in, go to any streaming platform.
The Radio Killer.
Another hit. Another one.
Yep.
Who did the beat?
Alright, a cat named Kill made it. He's actually out of Long Beach.
Bunch of zeros in my ego stereo. This is for my EOs. If they see you,
give me that West Coast
casino.
Southern
Stay
vibe.
in Vegas, done by 6 to flight to Reno. Saying it's awesome. Chicks get sent in these installments, then we relocate. Either way, it's cake, but know that I'm eating soon as I see the plate. Acting like because I spelled it backwards, you don't see no waves. Wait, get that a second. So conception is deception. And I'm looking into your eyes, I see your weapon, and it's depressing.
Yeah, that shit hard, man. Whole album is like that, though, man. I'm like, when I listened to it, I was like, man, I really like it, man. It was enjoyable to listen to. Like, you know what I mean? I was able to run it back. You know what I'm saying?
That's always the goal, bro. I want you to be able to listen from front to back, and I want you to want to go back and listen to it again, because it's one of those things where I'm hiding stuff in there.
Right.
So the more you listen to it, you be like, oh shit, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. That's dope. That's dope. And I purposely do it that way. I want to reward people for genuinely just coming back.
Right.
So
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, the album, like I said, man, great album, man. If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out, man. It's called The In the Middle of Nowhere. It's on all the DSPs. It's all digital streaming platforms.
Thanks.
You can go to Spotify, Apple, whatever it is, you know, you listen to, YouTube. It's on there.
run them up.
You
Run
know
them
what I mean?
up.
Run them numbers up, man. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, James Wade, he put some work into this. I like it, man.
Appreciate
Great
that,
album.
man.
Great
I've
album.
been meaning to tap in with y'all, see what y'all thought. I know, like, listen, I know y'all know the game. Y'all know music. Y'all
Right.
gonna shoot it to me straight. So I was definitely looking forward to coming to holler at y'all about it.
Absolutely, man. I'm like, yo, you know, I'm like, it's funny because I'm like, we wasn't able to make it to the listening party, and I was like, damn, you know, I'm like, we really fuck with James Wade or whatever the case may be, and we was like, yo, we had to get you up here to actually sit down and really go through this album with you to let you know, like, yo, we appreciate what you do.
Man, I appreciate that. No, that's straight.
I don't even know how we missed it. I think we just missed it. We
I
knew
was
about it
at
and
work.
just missed it.
I know I was at work and shit, so I was like, yeah, I know I couldn't.
So one of us
pop out.
though, I could have pulled up. Slim could have pulled up, but shit just I don't know. I
Yeah.
just missed that one. But I definitely wanted to be there.
Yeah, bro, it was a vibe. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was
Right.
a vibe.
I'm
like
already
that
knowing
energy
this
in
shit.
the move.
Right, yeah, Lou hosting, right?
Yeah.
And Do Wrong on the ones and twos.
Yeah, man. That energy in that room, bro, I promise you. Ask anybody who was in there, they'd tell you, like, everybody just, it was just a whole nother level, bro. And I want people to feel that, bro, because I feel like that's the type of energy I put out in the world, and I want people to see how that manifests in real time.
I like it because the album, like, it's no gun toting, no shoot 'em up, no. I'm like, it was just refreshing to hear something that I ain't have to get that on the edge of my seat energy. You know what I mean? That whole like we spinning the block.
I need some of that though. I need a little bit of that.
Look, man.
Need a little bit of it.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, man. I feel like so many people give that. You know what I mean? It's like I want to give you something different. Like people don't even notice. Only on that Fab Five song when I say ass, I don't say any other curse words on the whole album. You don't have actually even think about that. You're like, damn, you can curse the whole album. And it's like I want to push myself to be able to give you something that's just. It's a lot of destructive stuff out there, and I ain't saying like all the gun. I'm just saying there's a lot of. I want to give you something different, something that make you feel good, something like what we used to get back in the day.
Right.
That feel, that old feel.
Ain't nothing wrong with spinning the block, man. We just need
balance,
yo. That's
ain't nothing wrong with spinning the block. Ain't nothing wrong with killing a couple niggas here and there.
You gotta lay some niggas down.
Right. We're trying to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that because I've done it, but you know, it's like 20 tracks of that. It's like, dang.
Yeah, man.
Murder
like,
music.
How many times have we picked up a track and we be like, yo, man, this album dope. And like he said, it's 19 tracks of niggas killing niggas. And we're like, damn, bro. I'm like, shit.
Man. Hey, so in the news, Quan, if you can find that I forgot to mention it. September 13th, a couple days ago, 1996, Tupac passed away. Right?
Yep.
So we got a clip of one of his videos. Actually, it's the I Ain't Mad at You video. Which he dropped posthumously.
We don't play the audio.
Yeah.
Though. We don't need that. There we go. There we go.
Right.
You
shut our shit down.
Them niggas be coming for their coins, nigga.
But Pac dropped this I Ain't Mad at You video 2 days after he passed away, after he was killed out here. Right.
Right. And it's crazy because it's, like you said, man, I'm like, I ain't saying like, you know, somebody can feel like death is on them. Like, but everybody says like Tupac was like feeling like he was in the studio just trying to bang out songs like he knew his time was short.
Yeah,
and then for him to record a video like this to where he's the ghost talking to his homie. You know what I mean? Like he's already dead and he's talking to his homie. It's like, and talking about like, you know, street shit. Like, man, we used to be outside, nigga, and you was getting your life together and I was on bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, he actually put a song together before he died like that. That's crazy, man.
Right,
like
that's
that's
but then you think of it, Biggie had life after death, right? Then he got killed. You look at the XXX Tentacion cat. He got a whole video where he's in a funeral.
What's that? The Migos, right? The Takeoff. That video. What was that? What video was that they put out? I don't know if I'm not really.
I'm not familiar with it.
But it was something along the lines of what happened at the joint where he got injured in the video. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I think that energy, being around that type of energy all the time, like you can feel that. Like you could, like you feel like I'm biding time.
Look,
like
man,
it's gonna happen to me eventually.
I'm about to make me a video where I'm in a room with a bunch of females and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know?
but that's what it is.
It's Mariposa.
The manifestation.
It's Mariposa.
I'm like, now I need to put a video where I'm in a room with a bunch of money.
Man.
Facts. Nah, for real.
But that video is in your head. That manifestation is real.
It is, bro.
That's for real, man.
Right. All right. Nas album Magic 3 just dropped.
There we go.
Today, right? We got Can you find that picture?
Which is ironic that we got Cormega, you know what I'm saying, coming in the city, you know what I'm saying, because they are very closely related in careers in terms of, you know, how they get down. Queensbridge MCs. But what we got, Ray? What's good? What was good?
There we go. Nas dropped 6 albums in
yes, sir.
Just a handful of years. What, 3 years is it?
Yep.
Right? King's Disease 1, 2, 3, Magic 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Do y'all got a favorite album out of any of those? We're not gonna count Magic 3, but
King's Disease 2. It's my favorite. Just flat out.
King's Disease 2?
Yep.
All right. I don't
favorite.
have a favorite. I don't.
Out of all them joints, King's Disease 2, that's my favorite.
I was gonna say mine's is between 2 and 3. I thought 3 was fire as well.
Yeah.
But two was, I think, was the best.
So look, King's Disease dropped August 2020. King's Disease 2, August 2021, so a year apart. Magic dropped December 2021, couple months right after King's Disease 2. King's Disease 3 dropped November 2022. Magic 2 dropped July 2023. And here we are, September 2023. Right back with Magic 3. He got some cuts on that Magic 3. The joint with him and Lil Wayne is some classic Wayne. It's what you've been wanting to hear from Wayne.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'll listen to that tonight.
OG,
I
go
love
ahead.
Nas.
Wayne went nuts. That's all I gotta say on that shit.
Wayne went nuts.
Wayne went nuts and shit. I was like, yo, if you want to hear that, man, look, Wayne was dedication Wayne. You know what I mean? On that motherfucker, he went crazy.
Right.
Every now and then he'll come out and he'll give you one of them verses from back then, bro.
Right.
He still got it.
Yeah, he was snapping on that bitch.
This is his last album with Hit Boy, but do you think this album will be Grammy nominated?
It's to me, it's got a feel to where it's artistic enough to be Grammy nominated. You know, it's not. I don't feel like it's really a street album. Like where I feel like some of the King's Disease albums and not really the Magic albums. The Magic albums always been laid back.
Yeah.
But like the King's Disease albums felt like more street albums. This one feels like it's really artistic. It's got a lot of soul samples in it, a lot of boom bap, type of drums behind them.
Right.
It's dope.
Speaks on Nipsey in there too.
Absolutely.
Speaks on Nipsey.
I think it just hurt him that Magic 2 and 3 just dropped so close together.
Right.
I think that's the one thing, because like sometimes one of the biggest things about getting nominated is the momentum you have going into the album. And if this didn't necessarily have the momentum, like us diehards, we're gonna listen to it regardless because it's Nas, but like it doesn't necessarily on a global stage have this momentum going into this album.
I know Nas didn't do it for the money, but money-wise, it was smart as hell because people don't understand, like, your dollars come from accumulation of songs dropped. So it's like, for him, it's like, if you drop 6 albums in 2 years, I'm like, his fan base is big enough to where he can generate, 6 billion streams in the next 2 years from these albums. You know what I mean? From everybody just, listening. Every time he drops an album, people go back and listen to his old shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's always boom, 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 boom. So to me, money-wise, it was smart as fuck. Because I'm like, for the independent artists, that's what they do. Like, if you look at the Lil Russells and all them, they drop an album every 3 months. You know why? It's not because they know they got this big, large fan base. It's because they got a fan base big enough to where, like, they're going to listen to this album. Then they're going to go back and be like, damn, remember GT Coupe? Remember this? Remember this? And they going to keep listening to it. So they run up its accumulation of numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
If you, hey, I just dropped y'all some game. All y'all independent artists out there.
That's fact.
Y'all,
you know, absolutely
I mean?
right. The power is in the catalog.
The power is in the catalog.
The stronger the catalog is, the better. And the only way you can do that is just keep putting out product.
Yep, just keep putting out product.
It feels like we're in that greatness era. Like we're in the Jordan, Kobe, LeBron era. You know what I'm saying? With Jay, Nas, just all the top of the line. But I know we talk about the old heads and hip hop and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? When does their reign start to come to an end? You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't be doing. I don't want to say they can't be rapping at 50 years old and shit like that. But when do you know what I'm saying? I'm
like, okay, let's keep it all the way 100. I'm like, Jay, Nas, and them. They great rappers and they had their time at the top, but they're not at the top right now. You know what I mean? Just to keep it 100. Public opinion, you know what I mean? They're not at the top. You still got the Kendricks and the
J. Cole's,
the Coles
right,
and the Drakes or whatever. They're like the ones right now. Because I'm like, 10 years from now, they're going to be the ones you're talking about. There's going to be like, yo, who was the dopest? Was it Drake, Cole, or Kendrick? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what you're going to say. Because when we was growing up, it was Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Before then, it was like Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and, whoever. Word. You know what I mean? So it's like, right now, you got to keep it 100. Jay and them are still relevant. They still have influence.
Yeah.
Just like when Jay and them was coming up, Rakim and all them, and had influence, but they wasn't the guys no more.
Yeah.
The guys right now is the J. Cole's, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then you're going to start seeing new cats start forming out of this.
But concert-wise, it's like the old heads is the one selling out the seats.
Because we're the age of the people who still spend money.
Can pay for them
We can pay for them tickets. We pay for money. We pay for tickets.
Right.
These kids and shit, they ain't paying for money. They ain't paying for concerts like that.
It's true.
We got full-time fucking jobs.
I also think what's dope about our particular age group is that we've been here to see all the changes, so we can appreciate it. If you have a true appreciation for music, then you could go back to the 80s, the 90s, the thousands, the 2010s, and appreciate some of the things that's going on now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're able to see that progression.
Yep.
But a lot of people don't have that. If you're a little younger, then you might not be you might not go back. And listen to the music. We grew up off of that because we was there when hip hop was like, oh, this is how it started. What are they using? Oh, samples. That's what it is. That's what moms was playing.
Yeah.
Facts.
It ain't really like that now. Like I be talking to Seb sometimes, and he be like, I didn't know that was a sample. I'm like, come on, did you think that was like where do you think it came from? But we have those same questions as well, though.
Right.
Growing up,
Facts.
you know what I mean? So
like you say, it's crazy being able to see the evolution of hip hop. Like we was there in its infancy.
Yeah.
Like you got to remember when we started listening to hip hop, I think I was like, it was like 84, 85 when I really started to fall in love with the culture.
Right.
And it's like 84, 85, hip hop was birthed in 73. So this thing wouldn't
That's
even.
a question right there. So just real quick, I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know it says it was birthed in 73, but I'm doing my Core Mega homework, right?
Right.
And they were talking about, some people want to say, hip hop was birthed in Jamaica and then brought over, yada, from the drums and the beats and whatnot.
Right.
But we can say it went further back than that to fucking old African drum beats and slavery.
Look, they always gonna say it was like, it's always been people that's talked over.
But we didn't have no DJs in the park.
Exactly. See, hip hop is a culture. When we talking about the birth of hip hop. We ain't talking about the birth of somebody rapping over a beat or a drum beat or anything. We talking about hip hop. Hip hop is a culture. That means all the elements came together and said, this is what we are. When it came together, you had the graffiti artist that was painting the picture of how we was feeling. Then you had the DJ playing the music to what we was feeling. Okay. Then you had the break boys expressively dancing to how we was feeling. That's we had a culture, and the MC putting the words to it.
It's a book. It's a book out there by an author named Black Dot. Y'all should check out. His name is Black Dot, and it's called Hip Hop Decoded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the way that he breaks down the elements of hip hop and relates them and correlates them to like the hieroglyphics on the wall, earth, wind, and fire. The blunt represents earth, wind, and fire. You got to have all those elements just to do that.
Right.
Like all of those things is in this book, and it's like a story. So shout out to Black Dot, man. Y'all watch that, man. But go check that book out.
Analog Dope.
Yeah.
Word.
and if y'all do your research on hip hop, just know in 73, that's when it was birthed, because that's when we consciously made an effort to make something out of nothing.
Right.
Yeah. And it came together.
That's alchemy. Yeah, but I also want to add too, it's good to have an older person's perspective in hip hop.
Right.
We didn't have that before because we wasn't old enough.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have it. So now that we have it, let's appreciate it and let's both build
welcome it.
Yeah, let's both build that bridge between young and old and keep making this money and teaching our children.
Yeah, we need everybody's perspective.
Word.
And I say, if you could play the game, stay on the court. Like, if you can't play when you realize, I can't do it no more, okay, get off the court. But if you can still bring something positive to the culture, man, and move it forward, stay on the court. Stay on the court.
It's funny because I'm like, you got to think about it. They made something out of nothing and turned it into something that everybody can eat off of. That's crazy.
That's alchemy.
That's real,
you know what
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's the pure definition of alchemy, making something out of nothing.
Out of
nothing.
You know what I mean?
So, do you have a favorite hip hop moment in life?
My favorite group of all time is Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay.
And I remember,
I can hear the influence.
right? Like I remember like thinking that was just my own personal thing. Probably around like, I know they had already been like hitting in 93 and stuff like that, but like 94 is when I really like got a hold of them. And so that 93, 94 going into 95 when they took off and they started winning Grammys and they got to that elite level where it was like, who's running the game, and they were included in that.
Right.
That was special for me because to me it was like something that I genuinely loved and enjoyed, and then I watched the whole world because they didn't become mainstream until they dropped the Crossroads, which was 95, 96, going into 96, right? So like watching that, because I had already been following them and had been such a big fans of theirs, it was like everybody sees what I see now. You know what I mean? And that was special for me. So that was them coming into prominence was my era.
That Creeping on the Come Up album, man, that shit
Crazy.
was insane. I'm like, you got to think about this, man. I'm a fan of people who come out with something that I've never heard before. Never heard nobody do what Bone was doing before Bone. Yeah. And when I heard him, I was like, yo, these niggas different. I'm like, it was the same when I heard OPP with Tretch.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I ain't never heard nobody really come like that. You know what I mean? So like anytime I hear people do something like that, I'll be
something
like,
different.
Yeah, something different like that.
Who was that for you, Ray Son? Somebody that just came on the scene like, oh shit, who's this? Like
Redman.
Nice.
Redman.
Nice.
Redman came in with the afro and the tissue in his nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was different.
I remember when Posse on Broadway dropped. You know,
Posse on Draws.
Yeah, Posse on Broadway. Posse on Broadway.
Right.
When that came out, the way he was rapping on that, I had never heard nobody rap like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, it immediately just like stuck in my head immediately. I was like, yo, this nigga dope.
Back in the day, though, you can pick because hip hop was everybody was coming with different styles, their own styles. So you can almost pick anybody from the early '90s and before, and say because this person came up with that style, this person came up with that style. So so many Busta Rhymes came with that like a dungeon dragon. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
I think for me it was Diggable Planet show. When I heard that cool like that, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like
they really smooth as hell. We need to rap like he need to lock.
Look how that manifested all the way to E40.
Right.
I'm like, Rakim started the monotone, laid back style. You know what I mean? Like laid back,
vibe,
but saying some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And he created the connecting of words, like continuing to keep going. Like people would say a rhyme and then they would like say a rhyme and stop, and then they say a rhyme and stop. Then he created to where he kept the words connecting and painting the whole picture and making it come full circle. You was like, damn.
Building the house. I call that building the house. Yeah, I love that style.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite solo MC? I know you say you like Bone. Do you have a favorite solo MC?
Pac.
Okay,
Actually,
there we
Pac
go.
was my number one, man. I just like watching everything. I watched The Star. Like I saw him thrive in every space he was in, and I watched him utilize like what he did in like theater and drama, and I watched him play a character. Like he went too far, but I could see the intelligence and the business savvy in his approach because he understood how to keep your attention.
Absolutely.
So watching him, I knew very early on, like that's how a star does it. Not just a rapper, not just a musician, a star. You feel me?
Right.
Do you visit? Did you go to the place where he got shot at over on Flamingo and Koval?
Yeah, bro. When I first moved here, that was like one of the first things I did.
Right, okay.
Yeah, back in 2017, I moved here. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I remember that night, man. That shit was crazy.
Right.
Oh, y'all was here.
Yeah, we was here.
Yeah, man.
How was that, bro? Like actually being here.
You know, it was funny because I was at my guy's house. We was kicking it or whatever the night before, and we was just hanging out at his crib. So I'm like, I called one of my bros calls or whatever. My man Glenn Johnson, rest in peace, man. I'm like, he was out here.
Be more Glenn.
Yeah, be more Glenn. And he was on the strip. Glenn was always on the strip, smoking weed, whatever, kicking it. And he said he seen Pac. He's like, Pac walked past him after they came out of the MGM and did what they did, and they was, heading back to the hotel or whatever. And he said he was jumping in the car, and he was like, Pac, what's happening with you, man? And he, how you yell at it, and he said he lifted up his shirt like, thug life, and he had the vest on and shit like that, and he was good.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? He was like, not too long after that, he's like, Pac was shot. Now, us hearing it, you know, the next morning, I'm like, Pac
he
got
gonna be
shot.
all right. He be all
Right.
right.
And we like, man, like,
You
Pac
get
gonna
shot
be-
every Pac. You get shot every day.
He
B.
just, dude,
Right.
he literally was just talking about, I got shot 9 times. I took it and
Yeah.
smiled. I'm like, all
Right.
right, man,
Yeah.
this nigga's
Yeah.
invincible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
right.
like, I'm like, it's literally got me thinking on the lines of like, man, if you get shot, it ain't that bad. You be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like
real, that's
on some
real.
Cameron shit, nigga, eat some soup.
Remember what
nigga.
you was doing, Slim?
Skirt
That's
up.
what we. I was actually in college, man. We was in we was at Victorville, and when it happened, when we heard about it, because it was a lot of us from Vegas out there. So the homie Vari, shit, man, it was a couple of us out there. Anyway, when it happened, we had a roommate that actually was from Florida, and he was like just really stuck on where he was from, and we young, you know what I'm saying? So he was just like, man, we go fuck Tupac. We almost jumped that motherfucker. We almost jumped his ass. Right. We gonna kick his ass out. You know what I'm saying? You need to find a new apartment, homie.
Right.
Dang.
Can't stay here no more and shit. But nah, it was a tough time though.
Right.
It was a tough time because you thought, you know, fuck it, maybe you be all right.
Right.
You just got shot. You just got shot a couple years ago. You good?
And then, you know, it was crazy reports though. Like it was like always something coming back saying like, man, Tupac, he's doing okay inside the hospital room. He's smiling. He talking to people. And then you come back like, but he's staying in the hospital. So we like, shit, man, he in the hospital for a long ass time. And then it's like, next thing you know, it's like day 6. I don't think he gonna make it. And you're like, what the fuck you mean? 3 days ago, y'all was saying he was smiling.
7 days period.
Right.
So, you know, and I'm like, yeah, so you had hope in those beginning days that he was going to make it out of it. So we was like, okay, you going to get out.
Right. I was in North Carolina. I left. I joined the Army and I heard about it out there and I was like, damn, that's, I'm thinking what the homies doing. Because I know they would have been at the MGM that night for sure. But yeah, that's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, so let me ask you this question. What was your reaction when Big got shot?
So it was the same,
Yeah,
pretty much.
same.
It was the same. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
not the same as in I thought he was gonna make it, but just the same
Right.
as in like, damn, like yo, this is crazy, like.
Yeah.
But that was a short amount of time though.
I wasn't surprised though. I wasn't surprised.
But being in Cali, yeah, like you said, I was like, yeah, what you doing out there though?
Yeah,
like, right now, like
you
what
know,
you
to
doing?
me, I wasn't surprised that Pac got shot. I was surprised Biggie got shot because I was like, Biggie, you know what I mean? He didn't carry the same aura as Pac. Pac carried that aura, like, you know what I mean? Bring it on, man. He done shot at cops.
The get
cops.
back is real.
It felt like somebody was coming to get him.
But Pac's,
You know what I
was,
mean? You
Pac's
gotta
happened out of
think.
nowhere. So once that happened with Pac, that was a surprise of it. You know what I'm saying? The Biggie shit, it was
This
like,
goes back to the words that we was talking about though.
Right.
Words have power, how much they mean, man. His man was successful and started to build a whole new life for him and his family off of an album named Ready to Die.
Yeah,
Right.
Facts,
Right.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is real. That's all I can say. Shit is real.
Yeah. Yeesh.
yeah, damn. Rest in peace, Pac, Big,
Yeah,
Nipsey,
and Big,
Mo
yeah.
3,
All of
XXX Tentacion, the
Everybody.
homies. It's crazy. Hip hop boy done took a lot of losses.
Yeah.
Fast too. Take off.
I was just thinking like, yo, I'm like, I don't know how much y'all pay attention to this kind of stuff, but all the Pioneer trios have at least one member that's passed away in them. You gotta think about like the Pioneer trios, like the Houdinis, the Fat Boys, the Run DMC, the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
You know, like who else? All the way up into the Migos. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like these
yeah.
trios, all of them got one member that's gone now. Like I was like, damn, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, what a like eerie ass thing and shit. Like all these trios that really made an impact on hip hop.
Well, we glad
You
Fifth
know?
Element hip hop ain't a trio.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Like Voltron up in this motherfucker.
Look, hey, look, hold up, man.
real.
Don't be putting that shit on us.
Yeah, we not a trio.
But even
You know
like
what I'm saying?
Tribe Called Quest,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Fife
Right.
is gone. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
De La
That's
just
real.
lost
Yeah.
True Goy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm like, yo, it's just like all the hip hop trios, you can't see them like we seen them before. Like, you know how we used to see them before? We was like, okay, you can see all the members. Like, we can't see them like that no more. It's always like It's a sub
I
version.
tell you what we can see though.
What's that?
We can see James Wade get busy on this bar test.
Yeah, hey, look, you already know
what
what time it is with that. You know what I'm saying?
We can.
We've
can
been
show
all
y'all
over the
that.
place on this show, but it all the roads
Hey, look,
all lead
man,
to one
look,
spot.
We talking hip hop. You know what I mean? And you know, anytime we talk hip hop, man, we have a true hip hop enthusiast in the building like James Wade. We gonna get into some subjects, but. You know what I mean? Right now, we're going to get into this subject and see how he been studying over the years.
Man,
you know
he got no phone in front of him. He ain't got paper in front of him.
He ready.
And we got this thing on the Fifth Element called the bar test. And James Wade is certified. But right now, he about to eat one more time. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
hey,
get it.
Slimbo, what you got for us?
Yeah,
Okay.
we here, man. Lights on. Y'all know James Wade. Fifth
Okay.
Element, man. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, man.
It's that Killer Mike, man. This is nice, right?
Yeah, that shit is hot. Man, this what we doing?
Yeah. The lights is off when I'm not around. I'm running them down, whoever play with me. Hitting everything, I'm paraphrasing. I just aim to please. I'm gripping the grain, I'm slick when I'm spitting this slang. It's just major league, or maybe it's me. Maybe they just can't keep up with the pace between me, needing someone to being stuck in my ways. And some days, it's just that groundwork. But I know it's coming. I'm making that $100 hiccup. Put my niggas up to something and now pick up, flip it, pitch it, and it's nothing. Listen, rags to riches had the baddest and kept none of. Let them know that I am in the building, I am one of. Run up. That's to keep the money till the sun up. And it's one life, one dream above anything. There can be one love. It's lights on. It's lights on. Yeah!
Lights.
Hey, come on, man. That's James Wade, man. I'm like, look.
Yo.
Big Five.
Double certified on the bar test. Come on,
Man, I
man.
appreciate y'all. I'll give y'all one more real quick.
Let's go.
I went from OJ's to that O'Shea. Jackson at your domain. Was active back in OH. Green deep like back in 4H. And they know James. They can't take my soul. I gave my whole name. So propane. Hopping, bumping. Coltrane on the Coldplay. Them old days. Where Dallas had them cowboys off that cocaine. Off pro way. When I hit that lick hole, I bit both lanes. Off 4 strains. Notice when I'm at home, I don't wear no chains. I'm going up off that vegan rice in no lane. Hope them goey days. Them wonder years what I had no way, but they know Jay. Now I'm back with the crown attacking that close range. It's smoke break. This is on my folks. I make that soul plane. Was literally eating off that flow until that glow came, and I'm so paid. It made that way when I had no way. Now I'm signing deals. It feel like ESPN Pro Day. Hand me down polos, couple khakis, and some Pro Ks. And now they choose designer. My niggas, we keep the lights on. Yay!
Yay! Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
James
man.
Wade is
Wade
like
came
that.
back, he spent the block, you know what I mean? He got his master's on the bar test. You know what I'm saying?
And he did it over that Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
That's
Yeah,
a great
man.
album, bro. Real
Crazy.
underrated,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Crazy.
definitely underrated.
I'm
Definitely
like,
underrated.
man, yo, man. Hey, look, James Wade, man, I appreciate what you're doing, man. I'm like, yo, you always come up here, man, and shine.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Got up here and
Lights.
ate.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm like, you done educated us a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Done gave us some bars. You know what I mean? If you listen to the album, you'll know that ladies love James Wade. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, where did the lights come from?
Yeah, so the whole slogan is "Who you think keep the lights on," and that was something like me and my crew, like we started doing that when we would come in the studio, and we were basically talking about like we were gonna be the people who made good music. Right. While everybody else worried about gimmicks and all that funny shit, we was gonna come in and we was just making sure that in hip hop we kept the lights on. Right. And so it kind of like when I told my mom about it, she was like, you know, she asked me to like pray on it. She was like, you got something there.
Yeah.
And what started happening was I started going around campus and people would call me the light. Right? They'd be like, you the light, right? So it's always been lights on, light, and that's just one we activate. One, I'm leading by example. I'm showing people how to be a light in a room full of darkness.
Right.
And it's about just making sure that people can, like, once you turn your light on, everybody else can turn their light on. So again, when I walk in the rooms, I show people love. I spread that light, and then that's how that vibe happens. Anywhere I go, it's a vibe.
Right.
Because I'm going to give off that energy, and I want people to take part in that. So that's where the whole kind of lights on movement comes from, bro.
That's dope.
That's where
That's hella dope.
what we definitely need to take James Wade to the house
To the house of hip hop.
House of hip hop,
of
baby.
hip-hop.
Yeah. You got to come fuck with
House
us,
of
man.
hip hop out here in Vegas, man. Shout out to Upright Lions,
Fresh,
Safari.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So James
King
Wade, man,
Naughty.
you gotta tell the people where they can reach you at.
Yeah, man. Okay, so on all social media platforms, it's under I Am James Wade. It's consistent across the board. So if you type in I Am James Wade, you can find me anywhere. You can also do that with the streaming platforms as well. So I'm on every social media platform. I'm on every streaming platform. All you got to do is check for me under I Am James Wade.
Okay.
My shit's all I got all types of names. All Facebook, one IG, another name, another IG, another name.
I got like 5 IGs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Hey, check it out. Big shout out to Miko Two-Tone and Mad Records Recording Studio. Pull up on them if you need your project mixed and mastered. They're doing it all over there. They even got rehearsal space for you. Located 15 minutes from the Strip at 1020 East Charleston Boulevard.
Yes, sir.
Reach out to Tone Does Music on IG or Mad Records _LV on IG. They'll take care of you. And then big shout out to Q the Barber. You need a cut. You're trying to get fly for the weekend. Go see Q at the barbecue shop. They say they taking all fades. Located at 2077 North Jones behind the Burger King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, big shout out to Mr. North Las Vegas Barbershop, Laura Malik. Also, big shout out to Eccentric Glow, man, for all your skincare and your hair needs. You know what I'm saying? Everything is natural. You know what I'm saying? Made with the hands. And Black Transit is the family. Y'all know what it is.
Yo, shout out to Mariposa, man, where y'all can go and do something every single night of the week. I'm talking about on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday and karaoke. On Wednesday, they got the Comedy Laugh Lounge. On Thursday, game night hosted by my man Twix and 2 Tons of Fun. On Friday, we just kicking this a whole vibe in the building. Yep. Saturday brunch, Sunday brunch, you know what I mean? Come down and turn up with your boy. You know I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? Yo, you can catch me, OT from the D. You know what I mean? On IG, that's OTFRUMTHAD. You can catch Slim at DJ Slim. That's DJ SLIMM. You know what I'm saying? On IG. And Ray Sun at Ray Sun, RASUN 724 on the IG. You feel me?
Screaming Go Raiders.
Go. How about those Raiders? And shout out to Divine Graphics in the Bronx.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So with that being said, man, we out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God and of Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X Ray Sun, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, well, we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.